All right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a manual swap on your BMW E46. So right now, this is my BMW E46 and it is an automatic. I've had this car for about 6 years. So I got the manual transmission right here. I got some Roy. If you guys are long viewers on the channel, you would know who Roy is. Got that manual transmission like this. The cross member. What else do I have? Drive shaft. I mean, those are the main parts, but I have like little things here and there. Just and then I have this bag full of stuff, like pedals and stuff. Yeah, I need to get one of these hoses. But yeah, that's the bulk of the parts. But right now, I'm just taking everything out of this car. I'm out of that garage that I was in, but I have a bunch of stuff in here, like taking the seats out, just so I can, the driver's seat, the passenger seat isn't bolted in, and then I'm taking this out of the back too, just to have more room inside. But I'll show you guys the process. All right, so I just got the hood open. I took out the front seat just so when I'm going to be doing the pedal box and plumbing the sleeve. So right now I'm going to take off the intake manifold, or the intake, and get to the engine mount under here. And I think I can just get to the engine mount from here, looks like. Yeah, right there. But yeah, so take this off and then these hoses and then we'll be Gucci. All right, so just took off the intake and you can see this motor mount right here. Just gotta take that top nut off, and that's pretty much it for up here for now, at least. So take that one off and then we have to get the other side. So I hope it's not too hard, but I think I have enough. I can put it in like that, probably get a U-joint on it, but I'm gonna have to do that side. But yeah, I'm gonna clean out this intake unless I get a new one. But this is, see all that grime in there, so it's gonna need new intake or just to clean it. And the engine's a lot dirtier than I thought it was gonna be, so it's not fun. Okay. I got the other side off, the engine mount, and this side, the top of it broke. Hold on, let me get my light. This side, the I don't know if you can see, the top of the engine mount broke, like right here. So it's like disconnected from the engine mount itself. So I think I'm gonna be able to get some like vice grips or something and do it while I'm gonna have to jack up the engine or something. But I'm doing that. I have new engine mounts, so I'm not worried about it. But right now I'm going to jack the engine up, or jack the car up, put it on jack stands, and I'm gonna take the exhaust off and then probably start doing some stuff on the inside. But for now, just the exhaust and yeah, exhaust, drive shaft, and then could start pulling out the trans. No, it's okay. I got this on jack stands. Pretty high up. I think I'll be able to take the automatic transmission out with it like this. But obviously you got the Harbor Freight boys. So if you guys don't hear from me from a month, you know what happened. But hopefully they're gonna hit. Almost. It's fine. But yeah, now I gotta start taking the exhaust off. Yeah. All right, so once I go look at the exhaust, and it looks like it's been sitting in the ocean for the past 15 years, so that's not gonna work. I'm thinking about just cutting this off, but I'm not gonna be able to get to the top one. So maybe do this one first. But it's like really bad, so I think they'll just break, hopefully. And then I'll have to drill out the other side. But I have headers for this also, so I'm not worried about that either. Right now I'm just gonna take off this protective shield. I think it's 4 and then 8, pretty sure. So, because it's 2 sides. All right, so I just took off that, and you could see things a lot better now. Like this engine mount and this engine mount and how this one's broken. So yeah, hopefully I can just take the bottom off, and then all that's gonna like come out, and then I'm gonna have to like drill it or like cut it or something. But that's a later issue. Right now I'm gonna work on this. So just taking this exhaust off. It looks like it's just gonna like fall apart, which is not bad. But this flange, I might have to weld on a new flange. So I'm gonna try to get a bolt on here, or a socket, and see if I can just turn it till it breaks, which hopefully isn't that hard. All right, so I just got this one out, and then I gotta get to that top one somehow. But I'll start working on this one. I think I'll be able to drop this one and then get to that top one easier. So we'll see. All right, so I just took these 2 off, and a bolt broke over here and one in here. So I'm leaving this one on. Just gotta disconnect it back there, and this exhaust should come off. Waiting for, so this one I had to cut off, and this one, it looks like, or these 2, it looks like it's off enough to just take off. But this one, it looks like I'm gonna have to either cut or do something with that. But it's really rusty, so should be able to do something with like breaking it off or something. But I just sprayed it with PB Blaster. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up replacing this section A and deleting this resonator, and then just putting a pipe here. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm gonna have to take off all this heat shielding and stuff. So that's fun. So I'm probably gonna try to get to this one again, and then take out that back hanger. All right, so after trying to take off that exhaust for a bit, I just decided to take the headers off because I have new headers anyway. So I'm going to do the process of that. So first things first, I'm going to take out the windshield wiper reservoir, which probably just going to take out. I don't use it. And I have the secondary air pump delete plate, so a lot of this isn't even going back in the car. So right now I'm just removing the headers. All right, so just remove this, which was just this bolt and then some clips. So I'm gonna have to zip tie this up, probably like over here, and take this off. So believe it's these 10. I don't know if I have to take this off here. I'm pretty sure I could just take this off here. This 10, 10, and there's 2 10s right here, and that's going to be this off. I don't know what this is. So take that off. All right, so just took out the O2, secondary air pump. So there was 3 bolts. You couldn't see the bottom one because of this. And there was a vacuum line on here, so I'm gonna have to plug it off. All right, so I'm gonna save the exhaust manifold for a later date, but I'm gonna drop it back here, and then I'm going to cut off at the exhaust manifold before the so where the exhaust manifold is connecting to the exhaust, so I could still use the exhaust because I have headers for this car, so I'm not worried about that. But it's probably just a couple hangers if I'm guessing. It's been a while since I've been under here, but I think it's just a couple hangers. I got that middle part out, so yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I don't think there's any more bolts or anything. All right, so just dropped it back here. These 2 exhaust hangers, they were kind of annoying. I was getting really bothered. It took me, I think it was like maybe 6 minutes. It was like 2 songs, but I just gotta cut it up there, and then we'll be all Gucci. I don't know why there's vacuum line here. It's a vacuum line. That is right here. I wonder what this goes to. But yeah. So got this exhaust down. Pretty much just have to cut it from the front. Alright, so I just removed the exhaust. This is like some BMW M-Tech exhaust from like the early 2000s. But I think this is stock. This is section A. So it's like section A and then section B. So I think it's just section B. But I don't know, I could be wrong. But I hope it sounds good with the headers. But I haven't put the headers in yet. So headers is going to be a different video. Or I'm just not going to do it today. But right now I'm going to get down there and start taking off heat shields so I can get to the drive shaft. Today, by the end of today, I just want to be able to be like ready to pull the automatic trans and have like a little bit of things to do. So yeah, so it was like prep, trans out, and then I got a bunch of other things to do while the trans is out. So yeah. Alright, so I just took off that heat shield, and now you can see the automatic transmission drive shaft, and the brake cables are here. They look fine, but a lot of this is clean, like all those E12s. I think those are E12s. But yeah. Pretty much just have to take those out. I'll probably disconnect those first. And then disconnect the middle and then the guibo. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, slowly but surely knocking these things out. Alright, so I got one of them loose, but I have to keep going up to putting it into park in neutral. So, oh, I got 2 of them loose actually. But yeah, it's an E12. For some reason the impact couldn't get it, so I ended up using a cheater bar and socket. So that's what I've been up to. But I'm doing this side first. But this one's loose, and then I took this one out. But do all 6, yeah, 6, and then I'll loosen these up. I know these are pretty annoying to do, but hopefully it'll be easy. But loosen these up and then pull it down right here, and then the exhaust should be down, or the drive shaft. All right, so I just supported the transmission. I'm gonna take off the I forget what this is called. I got a brain fart. But so it's just a 13. So you gotta take off these transmission mounts right here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. But this just, it's a heat shield, so yeah. So just gonna take this off, and then once this is off, I can get to this easier. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. At the end, I couldn't get the drive shaft off, so I just sprayed it with penetrating oil and just waited until tomorrow. I'm going to go back and try to take that off, and then after that comes down, unattach the all the connectors to the automatic trans, like the shift, so like the gear selector, like it'll like put you in park, reverse, neutral, drive, like that, and then the electric connections and the cooling lines for the oil cooler. It's like small, it's on the bottom, but yeah, I have to disconnect those, and then the trans should come out. So planning on having the trans ready to come out tomorrow, or having the trans out tomorrow. So if you guys are stoked on that, please like and comment down below what else you guys want to see on the channel, and subscribe for more. But without further ado, let's Dance and Dragons out. Peace.